Sir, the group of people from Anambra, those
Yes.
people will complain against Pastor Harrison.
Hey,
They are
where
excluded.
Pastor Harrison write letter, in lawyers, they write letter.
Yes, sir.
Make una confront, make una hear the response will come from the pastor. Okay, bring am, make we do update. Una no go even consider women wey dey una midst. Madam, were oche. Bia no. Noro no iro. Na iro, abi na iro. We bring more chairs for them now.
Thank you very much, Ordinary President. Baba, what be your name?
Damian Okano
Okay.
is my name.
And now you get opportunity to narrate your story again, make the whole world hear.
Yes. I thank God for this Brekete program. It's the only God that sent you to do this work. God will bless you people.
Amen.
This story of this man is endless. I will start somewhere now. You know, this man called Harrison, he started with this man's wife called Comfort Webeta. This man.
Another, this one we never hear him before.
That the wife.
We hear am. Now the first wife where they allege say he corner be this.
Okay.
Where he come marry her daughters. The woman, two daughters come be rival to their mother.
So the man now we married that Comfort first. Now he sit down here now.
Now he sit down here.
Waiting be a name.
Fidelis Obeta.
Give a microphone, make he talk in name by himself. Good morning, Baba.
Good morning.
Waiting be your name.
My name is Fidelis Obeta.
Okay. And now you be the first husband of that Comfort Obeta, where the man marry.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Or ya give him, make he continue.
He started with his wife. Collected his wife. Going to Lagos, Suleja, and then many places. They will stay for 1 week, 2 weeks.
How he take collect him? He collect him say him be usher, or he be singer, or he be person where they follow him, they go do church work when they go do ministration.
As a prophetess. He said the woman is a prophetess.
So two of them come they collabo, where then they go work.
Yes.
Okay.
Many a times, they will stay 1 week outside, 2 weeks outside.
The man go the minister, the woman go the prophesy.
Yes. There was a time at Suleja. They caught him. One woman caught him. The husband and the wife, wife of Webeta, and the Harrison in the same bed.
And maybe then they pray now.
Yes. No, they are not praying. I thought you said
what thing then they do?
They are caressing themselves.
For the same
they
day.
Are caressing themselves.
Maybe in a deliverance, they do them.
Not only Obeta's wife. Many women. I have the evidences. Look at this newspaper. Son. There was a woman here.
Which date there for that
2011.
son? Which date there for the son?
Okay. 2011. This woman, after their fellowshipping at
give her, make it, you fit read.
Yes,
which date there for that son?
April 23, 2011.
Okay. Oh yeah, tell us.
This woman, her picture is in this newspaper. After their fellowship in the midnight, he will call the woman inside his office, carry him on his lap, caressing him, this thing I'm saying is truth.
Mm.
Only the truth can set man free.
Mm.
So this woman complained to her husband.
Mm.
There was a time we went to this son and at Lagos
Mm.
to publish this paper.
Mm.
They published it once.
Mm.
Again. They published it again 3 times.
Mm.
This man, Harrison, went there and gave them bribe.
Mm.
They stopped publish anything
Mm.
against this woman.
Mm.
We went to another newspaper.
Mm.
They interview us. Look at our picture.
Which newspaper be that one?
Life, National Life.
Which date there for the newspaper? Give a microphone, make it talk am. Or if you dey see am, you talk am.
Okay. Saturday, February 5. Friday, February 11, 2011.
Uh-huh. So waiting there for that one too.
They interview us
Mm.
about this man.
Mm.
The picture of the man was here.
Mm.
He went there and gave them bribe.
Mm.
They stopped to publish this thing.
Mm.
We went to many places,
Mm.
like human rights
Mm.
at Yaba
Mm.
and the Onitsha.
Mm.
After interviews,
Mm.
no response.
Mm.
I heard about this in Berembe.
Brekete family.
Brekete family.
Na Brekete
At
family.
2011.
Mm.
I ignore it because of how I suffer under some human rights
Mm.
at the Onitsha and the other places.
Mm.
But now, my son wake up
Mm.
and pursue it.
Mm.
So I thank God for everything. There was a woman here.
So waiting your son they pursue. Now about your
Just-
wife, where they with them.
Yes, about my
another
wife.
thing.
Because they
Uh-huh.
collected my wife.
Tell us that one. How you take collect your wife? Other people go tell their story by themselves.
Yes, they collected my wife
Mm.
at 2010.
Mm.
I went to police station
Mhm.
at Awada to complain
Mm.
with this my brother Obeta.
Mm.
They asked us to come
By
back.
then, they don't also collect Obeta's
Yes.
wife first.
Yes,
So they can't collect your own, join
own.
them. Mm.
join him.
Oh, yes.
I went there to complain.
Yes.
They told me to come by tomorrow morning.
Mm.
When I went there, they locked me up for 2 days.
Waiting they talk, make them
they
lock
said
you
that
up.
I gave them false information
Mm.
and threat to life. of
How they
Harrison.
take conclude saying a false information? They no see your wife with them.
I don't know. So this policeman, one of them called me,
Mm.
told me that every other people, prominent people in our side,
Mm.
they have a register
Mm.
where then they write their name. They will identify with them,
Mm.
giving them something.
Mm.
If anybody have a serious problem,
Mm.
they will look onto that register.
Mm.
If the name of the person was in the register, they will try to help that person.
Mm.
I say, I can't do that.
Now police tell you so.
Now police told me that
Awada police station.
Awada police station.
Okay.
They locked me up. Tomorrow, 2 days,
Mm.
they carry me to Ogidi Magistrate Court.
Mm.
The charges was here.
Mm.
They said that I'm threatening the life of Harrison.
Mm.
And I gave them false information. About 5 charges.
Mm. But why you go threatening life?
I didn't threaten his life.
Okay.
I only report to the police. that
And
he
police
carried my
can't
wife.
turn and say you threatening life.
Uh-huh.
Can't give false information.
Yes.
Okay.
So, after they charged me to court,
Mm.
we went to court first time. Second time, I produced these pictures where he married 12 women
Mm.
and the other evidences.
Mm.
Immediately he saw this lady,
Mm. Which lady?
that lady in this newspaper,
Yes.
which is caressing.
Waiting be the name of the lady.
I can't remember.
Okay.
I know him very well.
Okay.
I know her very well.
Oh.
Immediately he saw her
Mm.
appearing. You know that he want to give evidence.
Mm.
He quickly withdraw the
The
Case.
case.
After that one, he sent the policeman from Zone 9.
Mm.
They come and carry me, handcuff me
Mm.
to Zone 9.
Mm.
That time, it involved Obeta
Mm.
and 3 persons.
Mm.
They lock us up
Mm.
3 days.
Mm.
They charge only me
Mm.
to court with 1 person.
Why they leave Obeta and they no charge him, as they charge only you?
I don't know. He feels that I'm the one who is troubling.
Yes. Mm.
That is why.
But Obeta wife still there with him that time.
It's not with him. Okay. You know the whole story is too long.
Yes.
Okay. So they charged me to court at Umuahia.
Mm.
After 3 adjournments,
Mm.
he refused to come to court
Yes.
because he saw one woman, Chinyere,
Mm.
who is using Obeta's wife.
Mm.
He came to Umuahia
Mm.
to testify.
Mm.
He withdraw the case. Another one, they come and arrest me, took me to Aba,
Mm.
charged me to High Court.
Mm.
The same thing happened. He
Mm.
withdraw the case.
Mm.
There's no conviction
Mm.
against me.
Mm. Okay.
So, my wife died on 2010.
Mm.
No, my wife left me around 2010.
Mm.
So now it's almost 11 years and
Mm.
one certain day, around 11 o'clock in the midnight,
Mm.
one of my daughter called me on phone
Mm.
while sleeping.
Your daughters there with them too?
Yes,
How many of your daughters?
three of my daughters.
If
And
they,
he's
if they
married-
marry them the same way they marry other people and their mother and daughter?
Except one. He's marrying my last daughter and my second daughter.
Alongside your wife?
Alongside my wife.
Mm.
Then, my daughter called me at midnight,
Mm.
said that my wife, he told me that I will not see Grace Okan again. It's not my wife. Go and marry your own wife.
Mm.
That night, he told me my wife was in the hospital.
Mm.
She was sick. I said, which hospital? He paused for a minute and said, in the mortuary.
Mm.
I said, what? I don't know what you are talking. Come tomorrow morning and explain to me.
Mm.
Tomorrow morning, he came to my house. He said that she was sick. They carried him to hospital.
And they died.
And he died. He stayed Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and he died.
So you don't carry your wife's corpse to bury since that time?
As of now, he's in the mortuary, Bruni mortuary.
Mm.
I asked him, she was sick. He didn't tell my son. He didn't tell me. He didn't tell his sister, which lived a stone throw.
Mm. Since 2029, this one happened.
Yes,
And you never bury your wife.
I never buried my wife.
Waiting the man they tell you, as your wife don't die for a hand.
Being Harrison.
Yes.
He didn't speak anything. As of now,
Mm.
even my three so-called in-law,
Mm.
I didn't hear from them.
Any of them.
So they told me to go and carry my wife there.
Mm.
I told them, how can I go and carry my wife?
Mm.
You put her in the mortuary.
Mm.
You sign the death certificate.
Mm. Why they no tell you to carry him when he dey alive? Now when he don't die, they go tell you make you come carry him.
I asked them, they are not able to answer that question.
Okay.
So after that, I called them,
Mm.
go and call your husband.
Mm.
They said their husband, they will never come.
Mm.
I went to main market
Mm.
police station because my second daughter, he's marrying now. Harris is marrying now.
Mm.
He bought a shop at the main market.
For
He's
your
staying
second
there,
daughter.
Saying jewelries.
Mm.
So the main market, the police station at the main market controls those people.
Mm.
My son went to report my daughter.
Mm.
So they carried my daughter, went upstairs at the station.
Mm.
I'm asking why. I thank God for the DPO there.
Mm.
He's an Hausa woman.
Mm.
the DPO asked them a lot of questions. Where is your husband? They're supposed to be here.
Make we appreciate that DPO. So finally, now.
So the DPO, he read that courses the heap on me, which we read here. The DPO nearly he wept because of the courses. He called my daughters one by one. Come and kneel down before your father. Beg him.
Did they do that?
They do that reluctantly. The DPO noticed that. After that, IPO carried us, went away, and began to admonish us. Before then, the IPO called us to come by 10 last week, Thursday that week. That want to see us. And Harrison will come with their members.
Harrison, did he come? Harrison come?
He came before us, because the IPO called my son, say, don't come by 10 o'clock again, come by 12.
Now your son go discover,
yes,
say.
My son went there by 10 and discovered that Harrison and his members were there. My son called me. I went there. I saw, we waited for almost 2 hours. They discussed upstairs.
In way be so na no follow for the discussion for the matter. Yes. Wanna go report for police station.
Yes. After that, we saw them walking majestically.
So finally, waiting police can't talk.
Then police called us. Say, my wife don't die. That I love my wife. That he told my children to contribute 70,000 to bury my wife. I said that I told him,
okay,
let them bury their members.
Okay, Daddy. Now, waiting you want, make we hear other people's story. At least we don't get, we don't hear this your own. We don't understand them small. Waiting you want.
Sorry, sir, there is one thing. Later on, he called my son, that IPO, forcing him to take that tare to go and bury his mother. He said he will detain my son if you don't take that tare. Eventually, I'm with my lawyer then. My lawyer took the phone. I'm banking on him. Say, yes. If you detain this boy.
He no take the tally, they no detain him. Now, waiting you want.
I want justice.
Waiting go be justice to you. Waiting you want make we do for you. We be say, if ordinary president do am, you go there happy say, justice don't happen to you.
There is so many people, so many women, so many children. This man put into bondage, put into trouble. Like this man, like other people, he confiscated their land and other things. Please, I want justice to be done.
Thank you very much.
In that area.
Make we appreciate him. Make we hear Mr. Obete. Good morning.
Good morning.
I hope you go fit talk.
I would need.
Talk to the microphone. You go fit talk.
Yes, I can fit.
Waiting be your own story. How your own take happen?
My story. Otu nke m si ga.
You won't speak Igbo?
Yeah, Igbo.
Oh yeah, speak am quick.
Otu nke m si ga bụ na anyị na-eji ụka ebe a before. Anyị jeketa. Nakata ọgwa nwanne my wife. Nwanne my wife n'ebe anyị nọ nọ na-ete aka ha mụ na achọrọ ije Zaria ma ebe ha nwegasị branch nọ na achọta ya. Ọ chọta ya na ya siri jebe. So si anyị gbagote na ebe ha bi na ha nwere maka na ọtụrụ ka anyị bi ebe anyị bi before.
Kedu obodo unu bi ihe a?
Na barak.
Barak where?
Onitsha. So si na ha nwere tụrụ n'ebe ụlọ ka ha dị ka anyị biri ebe ahụ ruo mgbe ahụ anyị kwakọrọ ngwongwo anyị ruo ebe ahụ enye anyị tụrụ anyị ebiri ebe ahụ anyị na-abigide nekọta.
Na the same place Harrison they live?
Ụlọ ka ya dị. ruo one day ha ejechaa Zaria nọkarịa ka ole ha kwuru na ha ga-anọ. Ọ nata-
Harrison goes Zaria with your wife.
Ehe. Ha
You follow go.
me no follow go.
You can't stay for Nisha, they wait.
Ehe,
And they can't stay longer than waiting the plan, say they go stay.
ehe.
Waiting can't happen.
So nata mba si nwaanyị ji nọta aka na izu. Unu suppose ime ịnọ ole unu kwuru.
Talk to the microphone.
Okay. Otu ọgba nkịtị mechie jekọchala ya. Ọ kọchakwala ya ya nwa ọchịata azụ. Gba m nkịtị. Na-agba m nkịtị gbakọta nnọkọta Harrison bịa. Baba mba sị nwaanyị m ya agharasị ya na ha nọka. Na ha nọtere aka before ha anatawa. From then, ha na plan ihe ha na plan. Amara m na onwe ihe ha na plan na bụrụ mgbe ọ pụtara ihe. So, one day, ọkọcha ihe ọ kọrọ.
What did she say?
Ọ sị na disturb a m na-enye ebe m na ha ga-eme m na o nwere ihe ha ga-eme m mụ agaghị like ya. Emechaa ruo one day buchie amụma ụgha si na mụ na disturb onye ebe m mụ hapụrụ ha chọọchị ha so ụmụnna wee sikwe na chọọchị ha nnaba na ebe anyị bibi before. Ya ka o mechakwara. O tere aka nụ na o were gị ịgba akwa na chọọchị. O were gị ịgba akwụ na chọọchị ahụ. Mgbe ahụ wee anyị je mkpọ polisi. Je na-awada kpọọ polisi. Ndị polisi chọta ya ọ bụrụ na ọ
For
nọrọ.
people where they listen, make una exercise patience, make una fit here understand them. Even if you know they understand Igbo, when you finish, somebody go interpret them. Because it go good make we hear from this person, na key witness to the matter where we dey talk now.
And the matter where we dey talk, na person where they collect him wife and in children. For this man to even be alive today, na miracle. So I beg, even if he do any mistake here, he has already been forgiven even before because this man, if you say now Oyibo country or other developed countries, they forgive us counseling psychologists if they undergo therapy and the rest. So I beg make we bear with her, please.
Oh yeah, continue.
So,
Try.
wee kpọọ polisi emechaa anyị jee awada werekwa ndị awada gaghachisia nnaba na-afụrụ ya erukwa ya another time ha bịa wee fụzia ya jidie kpụrụ ya jebe Ọka si na ndị Ọka bụ ndị ga-emenwu ihe dị na nwoke a eje Ọka mechie mago site n'aka ndị polisi kpọba ihe ọzọ. Mechakwa anyị nke ahụ wee gakwa mechaa anyị tinkwe ọpụgo onye ma leba anyị jekwa na Aba kpọkwala ha polisi anyị na-eme nke ahụ mechaa ọkpọchikwa anyị ebe ahụ megide ihe anyị ike agwụ m nso nebo m na mama ga-akwụ emezikwa ihe ọzọ na ike adọrọ m ịgagharị na ndị kọstọma m na-akọwa m na shọpụ m na-ada ada mụọ ebe ọ dị na mụọ hapụkwa nwoke a ume m erughị mgbe e wetidrọ ya ka o mechakwa nụọkwa na nwoke a nọ na plan that onwe onye ọbụla nwụrụ na chọọchị ya na ogologo ana ebe ọzọ ya burial ground si na onye ọbụla nwụrụ ebe ahụ na a ga-eni ebe ahụ ma akpọ ụmụ m ise anyị mụtara nọ n'aka ya ka ha nọ na ha ekwere 15 so ya ka m ji gbapụtakwa onye a kịta.
For people where they follow us for social media, where they watch for television, for screen there, now the newspaper publication where they publish say members accuse GO of wife snatching. Now the same Apostle Harrison, what in be last name? Charles Harrison Charles. Now in them they show so, now in them they talk so. Okay, go ahead.
So,
okay. Anybody among you will go fit interpret the one where you don't talk now. We're going to interpret them well. I hope you understand what in he talk. You go fit interpret them for us.
Well, I understand the few of what he said.
No, not the few. Anybody understand all? We go fit interpret them.
Okay, let me try.
No try. Anybody among you we understand complete waiting he talk. We be saying no be try, no one gamble.
Okay, because of that, I thank you for this opportunity. Like he tried to explain to us.
Wait, you understand all way in talk.
Well, I understand, sir.
No be few again.
I understand, sir.
Okay, you understand all. So why in the talk few now?
The matter don't two things, sir. At a point, sir, he don't forget the matter. And at first, I forced him to come up.
The one way talk now, I ask whether you understand that.
Yes, sir.
Explain
yes,
that.
Okay, in talk how the pastor take collect him wife. He said them be they live for barrack in Onitsha. Then because of the distance, they now tell them say make they come stay for the church where they give them 2-bedroom flats. So as they come, they stay for the church where they give them a 2-bedroom flat. So he can start to notice some things where they don't understand. So he said at a point, the pastor with his wife traveled and they overstayed. They stay past the time where they tell them, say, them go stay. So as they come back, he come they quarrel with his wife. Say, no be so. Now, no be say we agree. Even though you won't stay past the time where we agree before you leave, you supposed to tell me. So as he come they quarrel with the wife, that the pastor can't get to know about it.
If you say na small where they stay for that travel, if for no quarrel.
Maybe for no quarrel, he's a very gentleman, sir. So now as the pastor come here, say in the quarrel with his wife, the pastor come the attack and say, why you the quarrel with your wife? Why you they make trouble? If you continue to they make trouble, so if you say you will pack come out from the house.
That one I see finish.
So
because if as you don't allow him to travel with his wife for the first time, why you go come begin quarrel say they stay long? They travel alone. Anything where they want to do within the long time where they stay, they go do them even if na 1 day or 2 days where they travel. So
now so he take a waka come out from the church. He can't leave them.
In waka with his wife come out.
No. He leave the wife there. In waka come out because
so
he don't hear.
Can't sack him from the house.
Yes, exactly.
Or retain the wife.
Yeah, he can't retain the wife. Now so he take a separate with his wife. So he is the first victim of Pastor Harrison as a married man.
How many children were
he has 5 children, 3 girls and 2 boys. None of the children they close to him except the first son, Kingsley, where they call him from time to time. And recently, the Kingsley last week called him and warned him seriously that if he gets himself involved in what we are doing here, they are going to kill him. That is what he told me that.
Do anything to her.
Okay.
Now the children, the children will be women. How many of them the pastor marry join their mama?
Now 3 of them, now the pastor marry.
It could be the 3 of them.
Yes, the 3 of them. The first daughter be don't marry. So
what did you call the name of this pastor?
Pastor Harrison Charles Anazodo.
And what be the name of his church?
Day Spring Assembly.
Where the headquarters of the church there?
in Awada, Onitsha, Anambra State.
So the 3 girls where marry join their mama, they born pikin for them.
Well, so I learned that they born Pikin for them. The first daughter be don't marry. So, but you know, not church business now. So they collected
No be
the.
church business. That one no be how church they run.
So
Na
that
how
is their
the
own.
man they run.
That is their own tradition for the church. So he can collect the wife, we being daughter, come carry and give and come they marry him. So from that first one, he can collect. He tell me just now before we walked in. He said the two of them, the first, the second and the third daughter, now the same day, 4 men came to him that they want to marry his daughter. Now I can ask him, waiting they come for. He said they just come inform him. 4 men, you know, who are they? He said one, now person we want marry his daughter with another person we follow him. And the other one, a person who want marry the last one, and the other man we follow him. So now I can't tell him, waiting they can't do. He said they give him money, 40,000. I say 40,000 for waiting. He said when they give him 40,000, he come they ask and say, oh, tradition, the man say, when I go do traditional marriage and other things before daughter will become your wife. Now they can't tell him, say, for their church, they no know that one, they know they do them. So now that 40,000 where they can't do, give them, now so till today, now so they take marry into the last daughters. When Harrison now don't collect from even the husbands who marry them.
Oh, they first marry.
Yes,
so,
they first
and
marry.
then, the people where they first marry are the same church where they with
Yes,
Harrison.
yes, sir.
And they
Yes,
bring
sir.
40,000 to
Yes,
and they
sir.
no do all that tradition, that thing. But the women no even Harrison no can let those women come enjoy their husband, stay with their husband. Let me come again, collect those women from their husband, join their mama.
Exactly, sir.
Waiting be your name.
My name is Samuel Great Okechukwu.
Okay. You get another case where this one take concern you or not because of Baba where you come.
I be come for matter. But the day ordinary president attended to me outside, 2 matter brought me. I have my own personal issue with a company and the Edo state government. But due to the fact that my mom was seriously sick then, so when I had the opportunity to talk with ordinary president, I just concentrated on my mom's health. So I was looking for money actually to take care of my mother. So I even spoke with you, sir, on how I could use my smart city plot to raise funds, maybe to get loan. But eventually, I was able to, you know, afford the medication through this. Yes, Oruzo, the ones at the gate here. But though unfortunately, on the 19th of October, my mom passed on.
Oh,
Yeah. So she's in the mortuary as we talk.
Okay.
So that is but the first matter that brought me, I want, maybe we will hear them outside because names will be involved, sir. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Make we appreciate them. Make you give to the next person. Any new person will just join. Okay.
Consultant Ike.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to ask Baba just a little question so that we can follow very well. I don't know whether you permit.
Please go ahead.
Now, Baba, that money where they give you, say na bride price, you collect them. The other one is that there was a time this pastor was detained in one of the police stations, and there was a bargaining to ask you whether you will need, how much will you need to hands off the matter. Not true? Say make you come out your hand for the matter. How much they fit give you?
Is it make it come out in hand or make it transfer in wife and the daughter?
Yes, yes.
Which one?
They don't give you any money. You don't ask for any money.
Give them microphone, make we hear them. You say what in?
I want to go more demand for you.
But did they make offer? I say has a kahanye go a joiner.
Onwe mgbe anyị nọ Ọka ndị Ọka ji asị ya chọọlụ m nsọ ntị ọ sị na ọ bụrụ maka a na-ego nwe ego Yeah, man, what I want to do now.
Well,
No.
this your question. Make I help him out. He
Mm.
get the time when he tell me at the police station,
Mm.
they can't write notes.
Mm.
Tell him say make him sign.
Mm.
Can't give him 200,000 naira.
Mhm.
So he was protesting. He said he didn't want to, but you know police with their way now.
No,
He
but
was
200,000 naira na the money where he take bring the wife up, where born 5 pikin for him, or na the money
so
for the
when I
children.
ask him, I say the money now for what? He said they say tell him say him wife don't leave him, him wife no like him again. Make he hands off the case.
Make he take transfer the marriage to
So
the passport.
maybe I don't know, but this is what he told me.
Marriage no be life now, no be
So
property.
now he call they ask them, say they sell in children now. Although for the wife issue, sha, I know sure say
But give am make he take a mouth confirm whether they offer him 200,000. No be say he take whether they offer at all. He get any time where they make such offers, he talk now.
Ọ bụrụ maka ka ọ kpọrọ ebe m
Yeah.
ma ka ọ kpọrọ ụmụazị.
Waiting be the 200,000 for.
No, ka mgbe m na onye a na-eje ya ka ọ sị m afọ ka ya na-agabazịa Aba. Ọ bụrụ maka nke onye nke ihe bịa nke Ọka Ọnịcha.
But if he give you, he say people where they listen, he say the reason why I give him 200,000 now when they go with this other daddy, waiting be your name, Damian, say he offer him the money, make he betray him, make he leave him, make he no follow him, they go pursue the case so that him and Damian now go begin quarter for the matter, make he be say Damian no get witness or support. So now waiting Baba they talk now. But the 200,000 when they offer you, you for ask them how much, which one go be for your wife now and for your daughters. You know, ask them.
Nwa ajụjụ m jụrụ ya. Ọ bụrụ
Okay,
maka ya bụ
okay.
nwa Buloji.
Okay, make we appreciate them. So among you people where they here, any of you just they come for the first time, we never talk here before.
Even the people who talked before, they go repeat themselves today. Because we want make the whole world hear this matter from your own perspective as una they allege. Then we go come read the letter where in lawyers write. Make una hear waiting them talk inside the letter. Come respond. Then we go still call them again. The way we've been called them many times. We una remember the things where happened the first time somebody picked the call. We can't get second number we call. He pick. Una something an invoice be that. Then all of a sudden, as I roll out the allegations where they for ground, as I roll out the allegations where they for ground, somebody come, another smaller voice, but then this number when I will come, nah, wrong number, oh. Then they call. So today, everybody go talk as it be, as we una allege. Una go hear their own side of the story. But above all, not the representatives. Let us hear from the horse's mouth. If the horse wants to. Because when they talk, say, you can force a horse to the river, but you can't force a horse to drink water. And I like. Give the horse food with salt inside. Water, go hungry and to drink. You go drink water.
May we appreciate ordinary president. So, madam, you go introduce yourself and you go talk your own story.
Good morning.
Good morning. You go speak out, make people they hear you.
My name is Ngozi Ozondo.
Ngozi Ozondo, na your name.
Yes, sir.
Okay, waiting carry you come inside this matter.
I came here because of the Pastor Harrison. He collected my husband's land.
Madam, you go open mouth, talk.
He collected land from my husband at Onisha, Awada. And
How will take collect?
there was a time they said as a church that there's a land to sell. That the church should everybody should bring money so that they will buy the land out. Later they will share it. So my husband now gave them money. He was among the people that paid for the land.
He sowed a seed for the land.
He's not sowing seed. He gave them money to buy it. The man said that place, that church supposed to take that place. So that anybody that has money should bring money so that they will buy the land out. Later they will share it and give everybody
No be say
his
then they
own.
buy them for the church to
No,
keep, but
no.
people when want part of the land,
Yes.
they go contribute money. Church go buy them out, can't give them their own portion.
Later.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I've been thinking a seed way so.
No.
Okay.
Okay, when he now gave them the money, the time reached for them to share the land, they share his own, they gave him. He now builded boys' quarter there. Mhm. He fenced it and put gates. So later, I even live in that land. There was a day he said that because I came from Zaria.
I hope you know the near the pastor because the
No.
way where you look, make it know.
No, I
You
don't
know
go there.
when they come, you they.
I'm not more with him.
I mean when you dey there, you know the grief face and direct when they come.
I don't face him.
Okay, oh yeah, go ahead.
So,
Madam, where your husband dey?
he's late.
As at the time where your husband dey alive, when they go to church, you and pastor don't ever measure height.
No, sir.
You don't ever.
As measuring height as in how? I was pregnant when I was there. Immediately I put to bed now, and I left them.
Pikin wey dey belle fit bite person.
No.
Eh?
No.
Even if you feel bite, you get teeth.
No.
Okay, continue.
Thank you. Okay. So
Later, there was a time my husband said I should go there and live with my children. That he'll be come visiting us. So, after I put to bed, he said that we should come, but I'm traveling from Zaria to Onitsha 2 months. It's stressing him. We don't agree. We went back. We come back to Zaria. So one early morning like this, the man called. I was sleeping. I overheard my husband answering call. So, at a time, I pick interest in that call. I allowed him when he finished, and I asked him, what is it? He said it's Harrison. The Harrison called him. He said that if he's not a true man of God, that he will collect his land. My husband was about traveling that day because he was a businessman. He was about traveling to Lagos. My husband tell him that when he come back from Lagos, that he will come for them to sit and talk about the land. So the very day that my husband came back from Lagos.
Before your husband died, you leave the church?
Yes, sir.
You leave the church?
Yes, sir.
That time where you received call from pastor, you still there for the church? I mean, you don't leave the church.
He has left them.
Very good. I would just want us to establish it.
okay. And you get any paper where they give on at all when they give the land?
I'm coming. I will tell you.
Come quick. Huh?
So when my husband came back from Lagos, somebody now called him on phone that this man has demolished your housing.
The same house won't
Yes, the same house that he called him not even up to a week.
But
So-
were you people inside the house when they
No,
demolished?
we're in Zaria. Somebody
Okay.
is staying there.
Okay.
Somebody is living there.
Mm.
He drove out the person and demolished the house.
Mm.
So before he demolished that house, my husband had been going there telling him to give him his own paper.
Mm.
He refused.
So he never give him any paper at all.
He did not.
He get other people way buy that land where no there this church again now where you know.
They're still with him then, but I don't know if they have left.
Okay. But some way been buy that land, but they come out from the church where you go fit reach now.
I don't know.
So yeah, they say yes. Daddy, they say yes. Give them make we hear from them.
I know some of them.
Where buy the land.
Yes, about 5 persons.
Did he take the land from them or are they still having now them still get the land now?
Harrison took the land from them.
All of them.
All of them.
Okay.
I know them very well.
Okay. We go bring them. Oh yeah, go on, madam. Continue.
So my husband now go. When he went there, he was telling him to give him his land before he do. He don't have any person to you don't even know what to do. Some people were telling him to just allow the thing to go like that. So that was why I came.
And he no give your husband the land, he no give you the land till now.
He did not.
May the soul of your husband rest in peace.
Mhm.
And by the grace of God, if the thing where you talk be true, we go recover that land. Not be only your own land, even other people where their land waka like that, we go recover.
Madam, talk to the mic.
Sir.
Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Please talk to me clearly.
I'm with you.
When una dey go that church? First of all, wetin make una leave the church?
We left the church. We were together before. Before the man now rise. With his prophecy that people like prophecy.
So the church being there na different church before.
It's one before.
But when he come, he can't change.
He came with his own doctrine
Mm.
of marrying too much wives, this, that. My husband was not interested. That's why we left.
Okay. Before una leave, wetin una discover say dem dey do for the church where
Is this marrying
una
of...
dey do worship in the daytime?
No, it was in the evening.
Evening.
Night.
Hey, Chineke.
Night.
And una dey off light?
I don't actually know because my husband don't used to go. Immediately they started this thing, he stopped. It's me that sometimes I will go.
You where they go? Una dey off light?
When I will go, I will not even stay till they finish service. After dancing, I will go back.
Even if na 1 hour.
After dancing, I will go back. I don't know the rest of things they are doing there.
But the one way dem do with you now, like wetin I waiting.
It's that service I told you. Why we left was because my husband disliked the church because of this married wife, packing girls. You go and collect another person's wife. All those life. My husband don't like it. That's why he left the church.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Because you get somebody, ordinary president, as we they do this matter. Last week, he called me. He say him be a close person to Pastor Harrison. Say I asked him why he no go come answer for Pastor Harrison, as Pastor Harrison no fit answer for himself. He say no, that he just want make he put the records clear. He say the major problem, be say Pastor Harrison begin preach about polygamy, marrying plenty wives. And these men will stay here because they look for how to protect their wives. They know they comfortable with that preaching. Now the only thing will bring problem between them and Pastor Harrison. Now waiting that person.
Because I no agree polygamy, you go collect my wife and my daughters. You can imagine the level of brainwash where they go brainwash woman. Where she go come marry the same husband with her daughters. If to send our place, our elder go shout, Tufiakwa.
Okay, go.
Then after the collecting of the land, when my husband was still going because of that land. Now this my husband go there, he now stop, he leave them. This my brother one day, he overheard somebody telling, they were talking about it in the market. He now come to my husband and asked him. My husband now narrated the story to him. So he now tell him that he should prepare, they will go to Onisha. That he knows so many people there, that they may be able to get something. So they now went to Onisha. So the remaining story he can tell. Because he gave him another place. That is not his own land. It's not that Harrison's land. It's another people's land. He now gives to my husband.
Who gave your husband?
That Harrison. It's a swamp area and it's another person's land. Then when my husband... So when they gave him that land, my husband collected it before other people now come and say that it's not the Harrison's own. Why I'm here is that because my husband bought that land again from that people. He did not replace the land.
My brothers and my sisters, now they hear I'm from wife racketeering to land racketeering again. In fact, not even from wife racketeering alone. It start from wife racketeering to daughters racketeering, and then it can reach land and swapping. So you dey lucky, madam. We go follow your matter, but you dey lucky. Say even when your husband they go for the land, he no carry you go. And that's something where you appreciate God for. Make we hear from your brother.
Good morning, Brekete Family.
Good morning. Now, wetin be your name?
My name is Akachukwu Oti.
Okay. Wetin be your relationship with her?
She's a sister to me.
What, a biological sister or
No, the same village.
Oh, the same village.
Yeah.
So, waiting you know about the matter.
So what I do is that we are in the same line at Zaria where we are doing business. Then I have been hearing about how the church people are behaving. Till when they realized to me that they collected, meanwhile, I don't want this my sister relocate from Zaria, all these prices of Kaduna State. Then the husband relocate the wife to that particular place which he built. That's where they were living by then. Then later, the letter came back when the husband was complaining to me that the stress is too much for him to be running up and down. I myself, my wife is living at Onitsha, Odumele out too.
You've been there on Onitsha before.
Even up till now, my children and my family are there.
You follow go the church.
No, I'm a Roman Catholic member.
Why you no go?
Should I see where we die and I will be going there?
So, waiting, make we appreciate that. So, waiting you see will make you think, say you go die there if you go there.
With all the atrocities that I hear that they are committing there.
And I make you no go.
Yes, sir.
Or you tell us the thing where you know about this.
So when I heard that, I went and meet my husband, my sister's husband. I asked him everything about the land. He started telling me that what he have already saw in the church was a lot. That even when there was a time that the same Harrison, I don't know him in person by then, collected his money that are going to do business up to 500,000. Said that he wanted to import a soles or shoe for him.
The same Harrison.
The same Harrison.
The businessman too.
Sure.
Na importer.
Now he know. So he said that he later lost the money, 10 naira that he did not collect from that thing before he later build the house. So before he later build the house, after building the house,
you go hold am there. Make we take permission from our regulators to continue. Before now, ordinary president been don announce am say as the case day today, we go end by 11 o'clock, and now just 8 minutes past 10. So we normally end this program by 10 o'clock. We'd appreciate our regulators for the permission to continue. Oh yeah, continue.
So later, he told me later, after he buy the land and build, there was a day that they called him that they went to demolish that particular land. And they later demolished the land. I first asked him, in-law, do you have any documents of the land? He said he had been waiting to go into the man for him to hand him over the particular the documents. But he did not give him the documents. I said that's where we are going to have a problem. But I will try when I get back to Onitsha to know that I have some contacts from the people that because the land suited at Obosi, Awada Obosi in Anambra State. Because if they are calling Onitsha, that place is not exactly Onitsha people. It's Awada Obosi.
But a strategic place.
Thank you. Thank you. And complete site. Almost up Iweka. If you people know up Iweka well.
That place na site.
Thank you. I said that the only thing, let me have try with the contact that I have, but the problem that we are going to have is that there's no documents.
But that your in-law, he tell you how he take pay for the land, whether na cash he pay or he pay through bank transfer.
It's cash.
Oh, na cash. Okay.
So later now, I went to Onitsha back. I contacted few people that I knew. He told me that they are going to give me feedback. Then they now went to their chiefs. He went to their chiefs and compared everything to them. They told him to come, that I should invite that my in-law to come. Which I invited him, he came. When he came, I couldn't be able to go with him that particular day. Then it's like he later went to this our father here. They went together. After every, they started saying that they are going to locate. He started denying, according to what my in-law told me, that the person that is backing him, being one of the people that are from Obosi side, started asking him, you said that you buy land, where is the documents? But after every, he now agreed
to relocate them.
To relocate him.
Where they relocate him go?
At Oraja.
The one where they relocate him go, they give him document?
Yes. They first gave him the documents.
From Harrison?
Not from Harrison. From the owner of the land. Being the one that I had that he collected, the man died, he collected his wife and his children. And all the property of the man. So it was the documents of the properties of that man that he collected his wife after he had died.
That he started now sharing to.
Thank you. So it was from that place. It was from that place that he located this in. After writing every agreement and everything, another people from Obosi, another community from Obosi later came and said that that land belonged to the people that said that land to the Livinus. That is not belong to them. Luckily to us, the lawyer to the Livinus was the lawyer for the Obosi people that claim that they are the owner of the land, the rightful owner of the land. Then they now went into dialogue. After dialogue, they said that we should rebuy that land again.
Buy the land again.
So we rebuy the land from that rightful people, from the Obosi people.
After Ona don't buy them first from Harrison.
Thank you.
Okay.
So we later bought the land, 500,000 naira, which even was the word of the witness
of the buyer.
Okay.
But you, all the time when that thing they happen, you get opportunity to see Harrison at all?
No, sir.
Okay. But you get wife?
Yes, I have a wife and children, sir.
You have wife and children?
Yes, sir.
You see your wife?
What concern me and him? Okay. I mean, we are not going to the same church. Okay. Even though after that, when they have already divided from the church, another church that they established, which if to say that these my people are hearing from me, this couldn't have that, which the one that lead the death of to the death of, because that man, this one that I'm talking now, is have his land. These are my sister's husband land again at Suleja here, which he collected that, but that one the documents is with this my sister. And it was the another pastor, Aloysius Namani.
That one they related from the same church.
From that they divided.
Okay.
After they have been seeing what is happening, then this group
come out, begin do their
and
own.
he started his own.
But this other group now, it be like say where they face their own now for land. You know they reach them where person wife
almost the same thing with what I'm seeing. Almost the same thing with what I'm seeing.
This now opportunity for people where don't get experience with this Pastor Harrison Charles and other group where consign them. You get opportunity here for Brekete Family now to give people where no give voice.
Yes, sir.
Anyhow, where you don't try them before, they won't suppress you and they no let you talk. For here, we go give you opportunity. We go hear your story. And then the people where you they allege say they do you something. Now the opportunity also make them talk their own side of the story.
Thank you, sir.
Elder want talk.
I want to ask Una, was there a time this church was demolished? This church, this particular church, Day Spring Assembly, either in Urumba or any part of Anambra.
Oh yeah.
Yes, there was a time they demolished their church at Urumba, Umunze, and at Aba, because of their atrocities they are committing there.